The boarding pass vibrated in my hand like a pulse I didn't recognize anymore. Paris. One way. 5 minutes earlier, my phone had been silent. Now it screamed. 215 missed calls. Messages stacking so fast they blurred into noise. I stood in the airport bathroom, face still pink from the coffee burn, knuckles swollen, mirror fogged. My reflection looked unfamiliar. Calm eyes inside a damaged frame. That calm frightened me more than the rage ever had. Please come back. It was a joke. You embarrassed us. Answer me. I turned the phone face down. At the reunion, her brother had smiled before lifting the cup, a tiny tilt of the wrist. Heat exploded across my face. Laughter followed, not nervous laughter, enjoyment. I reacted. One punch, clean, surgical. The room froze. Then came the real blow. My wife didn't check my face, didn't ask if I was okay. She leaned in, voice low, practiced. You should take every insult and apologize. That sentence echoed now, louder than the airport announcements. I washed my hands slowly, watching the redness fade. Control is a decision. So is disappearance. I scanned my ticket and finally allowed myself to breathe. The coffee wasn't the first thing that burned. It was the look they shared afterward, a glance held too long, a smile without humor. I'd noticed those looks before. I'd filed them away, labeled them family closeness. Easier that way. At home, she moved differently. Phone always face down, password changed. Nights helping her brother through a rough patch. Her concern never extended to me. I replayed moments like surveillance footage. Her defending him too quickly, her correcting my memories, her saying, "You're too sensitive," when I questioned anything. Gaslighting isn't loud, it's quiet, it's erosion. That night, after the reunion, she slept peacefully. I lay awake, cataloging details, patterns, omissions. My mind detached from my body and went to work. Betrayal doesn't announce itself, it leaks, and once you see the leak, you can't unsee it. I became meticulous. Phone records, shared cloud accounts, location data she forgot existed. I smiled, I laughed, I kissed her goodbye every morning. Inside, I built a timeline. Paris entered my mind as an abstraction, distance, silence, a variable they couldn't control. I found hotel reservations under his name, paid with her card. Messages deleted, but metadata never lies. Photos hidden, not erased. The calm I projected unsettled her. She began probing. "You're being distant," she said. I nodded, let her think she was ahead. I ordered the DNA test last, not for children, for confirmation of blood ties I already doubted. Sometimes the deepest betrayal isn't the affair, it's the lie beneath it. The email arrived at 3:12 a.m. Probability of biological sibling relationship, 0%. I read it twice, then again. Her brother wasn't her brother. He was her lover, disguised by fiction, introduced early, normalized, protected. I printed the report. At breakfast, I slid it across the table. No words. Her face collapsed in stages. Confusion, recognition, terror. He called her phone. She didn't answer. For the first time, she saw me clearly and understood she never had. The Paris ticket was already purchased. I forwarded the evidence to her parents, to his employer, to the family group chat. No commentary, just truth. She begged then. Apologies poured out like currency suddenly worthless. "I was going to tell you." A lie dressed as mercy. I kissed her forehead gently, an act of closure. "I already left," I said. Not physically, emotionally. The messages exploded as soon as I cleared security. 215 attempts to reclaim control. I turned my phone off mid-vibration. In Paris, the air felt neutral, uninvolved.
I sat by the window, coffee cooling, untouched, watching strangers live lives that had nothing to do with me. No anger, no triumph, just accuracy. They mistook my silence for weakness, my restraint for permission. The burn on my face faded, the bruise on my hand healed. What they lost didn't make a sound. And that was the most devastating part.